My name is Tyler Lawson. I was a cryptid content creator. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, live stream hunts, skinwalkers in Arizona, the Goatman Bridge in Texas, cursed roads where headlights appear behind you with no cars in sight. Fear gets clicks, and clicks pay. But there was always one legend I wanted to investigate more than anything: the Mothman. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, 1966. People started reporting a tall creature with enormous wings. 7 feet tall, some said 10, black body, no visible neck, and 2 huge red eyes glowing like brake lights in the dark. Witnesses said it could fly faster than cars, said it chased people down empty roads. But the weirdest part was that sightings always happened before disasters. The most famous one was the Silver Bridge collapse in 1967. 46 people died when cars plunged into the freezing Ohio River. And before it happened, dozens of people reported seeing the red-eyed creature nearby, watching, waiting. Some believe Mothman tried to warn them. Others believe it caused the disaster. Me? I thought it was just a great story for views. So I started a series, 7 Nights Hunting the Mothman, and I traveled to Point Pleasant to film it. The town is smaller than you'd expect. Quiet, almost too quiet. They have a Mothman statue downtown, big silver thing with red glowing eyes. Tourists photograph it during the day, but at night, nobody stays out long. Even the locals avoid the riverbank after dark. The first night, I went straight to the old Silver Bridge Memorial. The air was freezing. Fog rolled across the water like smoke, and the silence was heavy, like the whole place was holding its breath. But nothing happened, just wind and water. Still, I filmed a dramatic intro, posted the clip, and got about 200,000 views overnight. So the next night, I went back. And that's when the messages started. The first one came through TikTok DMs. Blank account. No name, no profile photo. Just, "Don't cross the river tomorrow night." I laughed. People always try to creep you out when you film horror stuff. But the next message came the following afternoon. Different blank account. This one said, 9:42 p.m., wings above the trees. I checked my filming schedule. 9:42 p.m. was the exact time I planned to start recording that night. I hadn't posted that anywhere. Not online, not even in my group chat. And yet, someone knew. I tried to brush it off, but that night at the river, something made my stomach drop. I set up my camera, pressed record, started my intro. All right, guys, night 3 hunting the Mothman. A loud, heavy whoomp above the trees. Not like a bird, bigger, much bigger. I froze. Every hair on my arm stood up. I checked the time on my phone. 9:42 p.m. exactly. I looked up into the darkness. Nothing, just fog. But I could feel something moving above the tree line. Something large, circling, watching. I ended the video early and went back to the motel. 3 new messages, 3 different blank accounts, each describing things that had happened during my video before I had uploaded it. You will turn around at 10:03 p.m. You will not see it the first time. And the last one, tomorrow night, do not cross the river. People always try to creep you out when they know you're filming horror stuff, so I ignored it. But the next message came the following afternoon. Different account, same blank profile. This one said, 9:42 p.m., wings above the trees. I checked my filming schedule. 9:42 p.m. was the exact time I planned to start recording that night. I hadn't posted that anywhere, not online, not even in my group chat. And yet, someone knew. I tried to brush it off, probably someone who guessed, or maybe someone local watching my previous video. But that night, when I got to the river, something happened that made my stomach drop. I set up my camera, pressed record, started doing my intro. All right, guys, night 3 hunting the Mothman. Then it happened. A loud, heavy whoomp above the trees. Not like a bird, bigger, much bigger. I froze. Every hair on my arms stood up. I slowly checked the time on my phone. 9:42 p.m. Exactly. The message. I looked up into the darkness. Nothing. Just fog. But I could feel something moving above the tree line. Something large, circling, watching. I ended the video early that night, and when I got back to the motel, I checked my DMs again. 3 new messages from 3 different blank accounts, each one describing things that had happened during my video before I had uploaded it. One said, "You will turn around at 10:03 p.m. Another said, "You will not see it the first time." And the last message said, "Tomorrow night, do not cross the river." That message bothered me because the next episode I planned to film was across the bridge, on the Ohio side, which meant I would absolutely have to cross the river. I started feeling paranoid, like someone was following me or watching me through my phone. But everything looked normal. No strange apps, no unknown logins. Still, the messages kept coming. "Turn back. Please stop. Don't go out tomorrow." At some point, the warnings changed. They became more desperate. "It sees you now. Don't cross the river." And the last message came 10 minutes before my live stream. It simply said, "Last warning." That night, I went live. Thousands of viewers joined immediately. The chat was flying. People love live paranormal hunts, especially when something weird might happen. I grabbed my flashlight and started walking toward the bridge. The fog that night was thicker than before, rolling across the water like living smoke. The beam of my flashlight barely cut through it. The chat suddenly started spamming something. "Check your phone." I pulled it out. Another DM. 4 words. "Don't cross the river." But by then, I was already halfway across the bridge. And that's when I heard it. A long, high-pitched shriek cutting through the fog, like rusted metal bending, or some massive animal screaming. The chat exploded. "What was that? Run! Behind you!" My hand started shaking. I slowly turned the camera toward the fog. At first, nothing. Just gray mist swirling across the river. Then, 2 red lights appeared. Not reflections, not camera glare. Eyes. Huge, glowing eyes floating in the fog, watching me. They blinked, and the chat went insane. "Oh my God! Dude, those are eyes! Run right now!" The eyes started moving closer, gliding silently above the water. Then the fog shifted, and I saw it. Wings. Huge black wings stretching wider than the bridge. A tall shape standing in the mist. Too tall, too still, and those red eyes locked directly onto the camera. I screamed. The live stream glitched violently. The screen froze on the glowing eyes. Then everything went black. For 2 days, no one heard from me. People thought the stream ending was just part of the show, some ARG marketing stunt. But then, a new video appeared on my channel, uploaded automatically. No title, just a timestamp. The video showed me sitting in my motel room, staring directly into the camera. But I didn't remember filming it, and something about my face was wrong. My skin looked pale, my expression completely blank, and my eyes glowed faintly red. For 30 seconds, I didn't move, just stared, unblinking. Then my mouth opened, but the voice that came out wasn't mine. It was deeper, slower, echoing, and it said, "Do not watch, do not follow, do not cross the river." Then the video ended. But that wasn't the last upload. Another appeared the next night, and another. Each one showing me somewhere near the river, standing in the fog, walking through empty streets, looking straight into the camera, eyes glowing brighter each time. And in the background of every video, if you slow it down, you can see something huge moving behind me. Wings, watching, waiting. The worst part? The algorithm loves it. The haunted videos are getting millions of views. YouTube keeps recommending them. TikTok keeps pushing them. And every time someone watches one to the end, another video appears, another warning, another message.
Except now, the warnings aren't for me anymore. They're for you. Because in the newest video, right before it ends, I lean closer to the camera and whisper something different. Something I don't remember saying. Something that keeps me awake at night. I whisper, "You crossed the river too." So if you ever see a new video uploaded to my channel with no title and my eyes glowing red, don't watch it all the way through. Close it immediately. Because the last message I received before my phone died said something I still don't understand. It said, "Once they watch, it knows where to find them." And if you're hearing my voice right now, staring into this screen, it might already know where you are. If you've ever seen Mothman, comment below. And whatever you do, don't ignore the warnings, because the next video might already be uploading.